Mick Corrigan here from Action Coach, and today I'm with Sally Russell from EnviroSystems. Welcome, Sally. Great to meet you.
Hi, thanks for having me on today.
So last year, Sally, we interviewed your mum, Liz Russell. Liz is the founder of EnviroSystems. We had a great chat. So just summarise your background and your current role within the business.
So I've basically grown up with the business as we were young. She started the business from a blank sheet of paper and has built it up over the past 24 years, really. So I've actually been in the business 11 years now. And previously to that, I did work in the business during school holidays and college, and then went to go and do PR after university, which is what I wanted to do. And then a few years later, I was back in the business. I just couldn't stay away. Slurry was bringing me back, and cows.
Having found out about the business from your mum, I can see the attraction actually, because you're doing a lot of good, that's for sure. So how's the business been progressing since we spoke last year to your mum?
Yeah, it's been progressing really well. We're continuing to just improve the manufacturing side of our products. So the bedding that we make for the dairy cows is now the best it's ever been, in our opinion. And the farmers are genuinely really happy, generally really happy. And yeah, it's all good, really.
So it's making progress on the product side. Your company is moving forward. What kind of recognition are you seeing from the industry, having put all that progress into place?
So we've actually just won two awards last month. And it just so happened that they were both the award ceremonies were in the same week in May. So we won the National Women in Agriculture Awards, Business of the Year, which we're really proud about. And it was a really good night in London, and we met lots of prominent women and men in agriculture at the ceremony. So it was a really good event, and it was great just to celebrate, all of the hard work that mum and myself and my family have put in to the business for the last 24 years. And then in the same week, we also won the Northwest Family Business Awards. Don't know if you can see that. And
Yeah,
that was the Green Award, small business category. So there's a big business and a small business. So really proud to win this as well. We actually we were nominated, I think it was 3 years ago or 2 years ago, for the Agribusiness Award, and didn't get it. We took the whole team. We're really quite disappointed really last time. So we thought we'll just go, and we got nominated again, see how we get on. And yeah, we actually won. So it was a real buzz. And yeah,
that's
it's nice.
brilliant. Congratulations. What a week that would have been.
Yeah, it was good fun. It was good fun. I needed to get the babysitters in for my little ones because one of the days my husband was working, so we had to get that in place. But yeah, it was a fun week.
And how was the weekend celebration?
Yeah, it was good. It was good. I mean, it was basically a full week because the Women in Agriculture Awards was on the Tuesday night in London, and then the other one was on the Friday. So it's just a week of partying and celebrations. It's good.
Brilliant. So Sally, how important is that recognition to you and to the business?
Oh, it's a I suppose it's a nice thing to have, really, to feel like what you're doing is truly making an impact. And it's just that feedback really from, I don't know, the people running the awards, isn't it? But the agricultural award was one I did the applications for both, and I put a lot of effort in, hours and hours at night, filling out these answers to the questions. And I put the whole story of the last 6 or 7 years. We've had a really, really tough time, really, to do with the EnviroBed, the bedding side. Something kind of threw the business on its head, and we had to work really, really hard to ensure that we kept going as a business. And me and my mum were just determined, really. And prior to that, we actually didn't fully make our own bedding product. But as a result of everything that happened back in 2015, and our customers will know that were with us back then, as a result, we now have our own site where we make the bedding using renewable heat instead of coal, which was the old way of doing it. And actually, mum always wanted to use renewables anyway. So it was good for that. And now we're just in a different place. It's really nice to come out the other side. But I actually did tell the whole story of what happened to us in the awards entries, and I think that helped. I think they just thought, wow, this is a resilient business. And the women's one, obviously, there's not that many companies properly run by women, started by a woman and continually led by women. And so it was good to win, really.
Including the invention
Yeah.
by Liz as well.
Yeah, so she invented all of our main products that we make. And I also mentioned, so the bedding and the other products that we do as well, like slurry bugs and a gentle teat cleaner.
So getting that recognition is fantastic. Winning those two awards, congratulations. What does that do to your ambition going forward to kind of get the next award and the next award?
Well, we were actually just talking about this because King Charles has been up to the Northwest, hasn't he, this week, Mick?
Yes.
So you were asking about the King's Award because we actually won the Queen's Award back in 2006 for our EnviroBed, and it was the early days. And the Queen absolutely, she thought it was amazing, and she actually she went to meet Mum after because Mum was in farming, and that's was one of her passions. So yeah, I think we're gonna have to go for a King's Award potentially. That's next on the agenda.
When's the window for that?
Well, it started in May, and you've got to have it submitted by September. So I've got a bit of time. Hopefully, it won't be the really, really late nights like it was for these two.
So it's quite interesting because going for awards kind of steps up the standards a bit, doesn't it? It sets your sights a bit higher, and getting the recognition gives you a bit of hunger to go for a few more. Um, what have you learned from that process then of going for awards, winning awards, and setting your sights on the next ones?
Well, we did. We've tried to get a few awards in the last few years and haven't really been successful. But back in the day, we did win a whole host of awards between 2009 and 2012. Um, and then over the last few years, we have tried and then not been successful. And it's just a bit of you just think, oh, that's a shame. So it was really, really good to actually win awards because it proves that we can do it and that you can. I suppose you've got to enter. You've got to be in it to win it, haven't you? To start with. So yeah, it's worth giving it a go, isn't it?
Keep going, basically. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sally, thank you so much. Congratulations on both the awards, and look forward to hearing about the King's Award towards the end of this year.
Thank you. Yeah, fingers crossed. I better enter now, hadn't I?
I'm sure you will. Thank you.
Thank you.